What's up, everybody, and welcome to Narco Cop MMA. Doing a recap of this week's bets. I am here with my buddy, my business partner, I guess I can call him now, Brandon Olivas. What's up, Brandon? Thank
What's
you
up? Yeah,
for
that's a good way to say it. We merged a bit.
we merged. Yeah, me and Brandon have merged. We're trying to do a lot of things in the Discord. You know, it's growing, it's doing well. A lot of credit to Brandon. He's doing a lot of things in the background, changing a lot of things. So I appreciate him for that. But yeah, we're just here to give a little breakdown on this card. My bets, my good bets, my bad bets. We're not hiding anything. Like we're just gonna, I made a bad bet for sure. I looked it back and I'm like, yeah, this is probably, I should have thought twice about putting this in.
Which one was that for you? Which one?
So, and I'll tell you, I don't think the bet itself was bad. I think the sizing I used was bad. That's what I'll say. It was actually Mitch Ramirez. I shouldn't have won a full unit just because, and here's the reasoning why, is because there was going to be a portion in this fight that he probably was going to get his back taken. And I was hoping he survived that back take and then maybe, catch Chase at some point on the feet, right? And it just didn't happen. Chase fought differently, in my opinion. Like he was skirting the cage. He fought a lot different than what he's normally front foot coming forward.
But he has to be. I mean, he is such a liability on the feet. It's amazing to me. I just turned 30 last week. I'm officially an old man. But
Happy
even
birthday.
coming from thank you. Even coming from Chase's age, it's crazy to never see him really progress or grow into his man body at any point. Like we're still waiting on it. So he has to not strike. He has to do exactly what he did in that fight, was just, hey, how can I find my way to the grappling? And he just ran straight at him, tackled him.
And honestly, it was like a single leg. He snatched a single and Mitch fell right. Mitch tried to roll him over and tried to get on.
He actually
top.
did something nice. He just didn't make it all the way.
He didn't make it all the way. Exactly. And I was kind of like, oh my God, he's going to get on top. Nope. Then he got his back taken per usual in round one. And that was that.
Once the back gets taken, that's tough.
Yeah, that was the one bet. I probably should have went smaller just because I know watching his last two fights, like he gets his back taken, right? Hooper's really good if he gets you down there. So I just think I should have probably went lighter on that bet. I think I should have went half unit. I think that was a bad bet. Obviously, I made a very good bet in JPL at plus 200. Incredible bet.
He is such a stud, man. He looks so good in that fight. People don't realize his pedigree in jiu-jitsu, but his hands are coming a long way. And he looked tired a lot in that fight, and yet just still puts hammers on people.
I'm happy with my read, like my overall read with that fight. I said it. I said the one thing that's very different about JPL than these other guys that Ko has fought is the submission game. He's very, very dangerous with it. And you saw every time Ko shot, he was in a guillotine, mounted guillotine 2 or 3 times, right?
I was surprised how well those worked, actually.
Yeah, I mean, his jiu-jitsu is so good, man. And he's strong. You could tell he's strong. Like he out-grappled. He out-wrestled Ko, honestly. He got a couple of takedowns.
I will say this. Ko's hands are incredible. His straight left hand is so accurate. He's
got very good striking. In and out.
High-level fight. That was a great fight.
Great fight. I mean, both these guys are going to be good. Both these guys are going to be good. I bet Ko, this is what's so good about having good reads sometimes on certain guys. Some guys you just do really well with. I bet Ko against what's the English guy that he beat at plus 450? He was plus 450 against Oban Elliott. I bet Ko there.
Yeah.
And
I was in the same boat on that one.
And now I faded him with a plus 200 guy. So my reads have been pretty good on Ko. I feel like I have a very good read on this guy.
I lost on his last fight when he was showboating. He's so talented, but he loses it in there.
Yeah. I mean, my other bets were Kamaru Usman main event. I don't know what to think of that. I had a half a unit at plus 209. I had good closing line value on that, but
I think it was a bad bet. Read, but man, he could never get that wrestling going and just taking big shots, huge shots.
Did you hear in his interview? He said, "Oh, yeah, I don't want to make it." But he was talking about an injury. Basically, he came in
Of
with
course,
injured.
of course.
Yeah, yeah. So that was not a good bet. Half a unit shot there. Diane Barbosa, excellent
Tell me
bet.
about this fight. I missed this one. I was working, so I didn't get to see this fight. Was it even
So
remotely competitive?
So I bet Diane Barbosa very early in the week. We got her at minus 400. I put 2 units on her. I didn't go big. Probably should have went 4. I mean, she just took her down and ragdolled her, man. Like
Yeah,
her
of course.
jujitsu is elite, man. You got to watch it because you're gonna really like it. There was some scrambles, like Anna was trying to scramble. She was doing pretty well, and how Deanne Barbosa kept position in that fight, like one of the back takes that she got. I'm like, how the hell did she get? She was supposed to lose position here, end up on bottom, and yet she's just so good on the mat.
I have some friends that train with her in Las Vegas, and they just say she is an animal, just technical wizard. She is an animal. And you can
Yeah.
see that how her judo blends to her jiu-jitsu. It's really beautiful.
And that's what I like. I just like her in this spot. I normally don't like betting these big favorite WMMA, but the level and the difference in levels on the mat is just, I mean, it's night and day here. And not to mention, I like the Annie Barbosa that she's a judo player, that yeah, she can get girls down. She's pretty strong. And then Anna was coming up from 115, so I'm like, this is a no-brainer.
She's really unorthodox in the way she goes for takedowns. I said this in her LFA days. She does a lot of trips and a lot of forward throws.
Yeah.
Very, very different than your traditional wrestling. I think that's what makes her successful.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple more. Korea 2-3 KO. I think it was a good bet. He decided to grapple a lot with Stuart Nickel.
He didn't look as unbeatable in that fight as I've always perceived him. Since the beginning, I've talked about this a lot. When I used to watch Korea fight, I would go like, man, I don't really have a future in the sport. This kid is so good, and we're in the same weight class. Like, I'll never be world champion because he's there. And then this fight, I mean, Nickel's just running at him, getting him down. He did a lot of success for as bad as Nickel kind of is.
Yeah, I mean, he is bad. The other last bet obviously was a very good one. It was a Tommy McMillan rounds 2 and 3, but I doubled it up this time. I usually only do 2 and 3, but I did 2 and 3, and then I added another
2 and 3
KO.
Okay.
I added the KO because I didn't think he was going to sub him. Honestly, I just didn't think he was going to sub him because Tommy just loves to like beat the shit out of you. And I knew Montes was pretty cognizant with his ground game, so I'm like, Tommy's just going to beat this dude up,
That was an insane performance. Insane.
Okay. Are you kind of more? I'm kind of more impressed with Montes, honestly, taking all that damage. Like I thought he was a quitter. I kind of have a different take on him now. Honestly, he did not quit.
I didn't think he was as durable as he was. I mean, I'm afraid to say it, but back in the day, I parlayed him as that huge favorite when he got knocked out by Ira Lukowski or whatever. And then that was the end of Titan. We could never bet Titan again after that. And I didn't think he was as durable as he was, but he actually found some really nice counterpunching opportunities. If he had punched or if he had a little bit more cardio and was punching in between more, and if he just wasn't afraid to throw, he would have had a lot more success. But Tommy's volume was what really impressed me. And I got to spar Tommy once. And it was kind of the same thing. Like, I'm trying to set up shots. I'm really trying to move. And he kind of overwhelms you with that volume and just kind of hits you however you can be hit a million different ways.
I think that's what makes him, you could look at him technically and say he sucks. He's not very good. He's
not clean. Yeah,
he's not clean at all. But once you're in the cage with someone like that, that's just you can be technical all you want. When you're getting overwhelmed with volume, it's hard to be technical. It's like, dude, you're trying to move, you're trying to block, you're trying to,
Well, and I posted this on Twitter, but he's like modern day Nick Diaz. Like, we kind of look at the science of how you punch, right? You want a really good punch. You really got to turn your body into it. You turn your shoulders, you turn your hand over. But Tommy's just all arm punches, but it's a million arm punches, and he just kind of sticks them at the end. And it's really impressive, actually.
And he loves his knees, bro. Like, he loves those knees. I mean, he throws a shit ton of stepping knees and knees on
his body shots were super clean. When you find that liver was great.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have much else. I mean, those were the bets. I won 2.67 units for UFC. I'm glad I didn't bet. I was thinking of betting Alvin Hines or the over. I said, nah, this is too low level for me. I'm just not going to mess with this fight. RJ Harris went out there, obviously knocked him out. There's another bet I do regret. All week I've been saying, people love Damian Anderson and he is a very good fighter, but I kind of said like, yes, he's an excellent jiu-jitsu guy. He might have better hands here, but I thought the equalizer was the wrestling for Ezra Elliott. I said that, he can kind of dictate where let's say you have success on the feet, then you won't wrestle, right? But the minute you don't have success on the feet, then you can wrestle, and I think the only person that could do that in that fight was Ezra Elliott. Like, I don't think Damian Anderson could wrestle Ezra Elliott if it's not going good for him on the feet.
You know what's funny? If I were to go back into the jiu-jitsu scene right now, I would have a ton of success because I can wrestle better than any of the jiu-jitsu guys. So it's amazing to me. You see a guy that's as high level as Damian, and no one take anything away from Damian. The kid is like insanely talented. Like as a jiu-jitsu, he is a complete phenom, but it shows the level of wrestling in pure jiu-jitsu. He's the dominant wrestler in pure jiu-jitsu. And then he goes up against the big Florida boy and Ezra Elliott, and he has nothing. What really was shocking to me was that was an old school style. That was like back in like the old days of UFC. You just have a guy who's a pure grind wrestler, just rinse and repeat for 15 minutes. That was super impressive. In my mind, that's a lot of how the Dricus fight could have gone with Usman, but Usman couldn't find any success. And I really find it rare these days that guys do, they are able to get a game plan like that. It's a lot of mixing it in, but a lot of having to be able to strike too. So that was insanely impressive.
I gotta say, one of the guys on this card that I'm most impressed with is Ezra Elliott, man. The pace that he kept
I couldn't believe it.
That's the other thing is Damian Anderson never settled for a second up until the end of the fight. He never settled 1 second on the mat. He just kept trying to work, kept trying to get up, and that tires both people out. I give credit to both people, but man, Ezra Elliott just kept hitting those takedowns, and it was like, man, this dude can wrestle his ass off for 15 minutes.
So I want to say this. So last year, and shout out to Henry Corrales. Did you watch that fight last night?
Yeah. He just zombied him. Like you said, he was just
Corrales is gonna be the most dominant bare knuckle. I'm telling you guys, like I've never felt something like Henry Corrales. It was brutal every day, and he loved me, so that was worse for me. Oh shit! What was I gonna say? He took me one time, and I had a beer with Ezra. We went to this like taco place, and Krause like, "All right, everyone, we're getting 5 margaritas and 5 beers, and we're just all mixing them." and this was at the point last year, right? I'm still considering fighting. I think I had taken a fight. This was around this time last year, and I was moving up to 135, and I look at Ezra. He's like a head taller than me, and he's muscular. He's filled out. He's got big legs. He's like twice my size, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm fighting 35 in 3 weeks." And I just went, "All right, that's the end of the sport. I'm too big for 25, but I can't go against animals like this."
Yeah,
he's huge.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there was much else. I was very impressed with even in a loss. I was impressed with Austin Bashi. Honestly, I think he was dominating the fight up until he ran into that big left hand from Delgado, and it completely flipped the fight upside down. And then you come to find out that he had a broken orbital and a broken nose, and he still fought through all of that. Tough son of a gun. Did you see the knee that he ate flush on the chin?
Oh, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine how it would
feel. A complete flush knee from Delgado and just took it, man. Like it. He's a tough SOB. Austin Bashi,
I just think he's got the worst body type you could have.
Yeah, I think the problem too is in this fight is he was doing well. Don't get me wrong. His striking looks improved. He was doing well.
He hits hard. He's definitely dangerous.
He got overconfident in the striking, ran right into a shot. That's, in my opinion, that's what I saw. The other thing is I think he had trouble with the length of Delgado's a huge 45er.
But that's what I'm saying. His body is too short, and these guys cannot box. Like these guys, I mean this. Bashi needs to spend 6 months in a boxing gym because he can't find ways to enter, and he's too small against these guys. He really has to find head movement, working his way in, ripping body shots. A lot of these people are super, super clunky. And you want a great example of that is the Ricci fight, Ricci versus Fatima. That's someone who's so smooth, can switch stances in and out.
What do you think of that? What do you think of Fatima as a contender to win the title, honestly.
Phenomenal. I've always thought Fatima was one of the best girls in the world. I used to go back and forth with a guy on Twitter. He would always say, "Yeah, Blanchfield's so good," and I said, "I'm telling you, Fatima is way better than Blanchfield. Way better."
Yeah, man, she is the truth for sure. I think she's going to be a title contender very soon here.
Well, to see, I don't know if you know this, Mike. She was tapping out like high level black belts in jiu-jitsu competitions as a purple belt. She's always been phenomenal. And then to see her striking evolve as much as it has, that's crazy to
her
me.
striking is probably better than her grappling now. My
It's
God.
better.
Holy cow. I mean, her straight shots, combos. You don't see combos from women like that, dude. Like she's throwing 4 or 5 punch combos. I'm like, what the hell?
Just the read she's making. And that's the big difference. You have Tabitha and Bashi, you guys are going to remember this. They're the exact same fighter. They're both too short, too undersized for the division. They have that same clunky style, no game plan, and it's all just on pure athleticism. And then you see the difference of someone who can pick those people apart.
Yeah, we got 120 people. I didn't expect 120 people in being here, but I appreciate everybody. I just want to shout a couple people out. Double flushing. Yeah. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. See if you guys got any questions. CLD fights. Yeah, I mean, dude, CLD, his fight IQ has got to be studied, man. It's got to be. He hurt Cannonier very bad. I think it was round 2. Got him against the fence. Like Cannonier was shelled up hurting. He decides to go for a spinning elbow, misses, and falls on his ass.
This is every fight with this guy. Every fight with this guy.
We had an over-under yesterday in chat. I don't know if you heard it. We said
I was listening.
Over-under. People were saying 6.5. I think he hit like 9 at the end of the fight, dude.
And that's only because he got grounded for half the fight. He would have hit double digits.
I get that he's flashy with them and he lands them, but I just, sometimes you have to kind of tone those down. They're going to get you taken down. There's a couple of times where he gave a chance to Cannonier to get him down because he missed, and then he had his back, Cannonier, because he missed. So let's see what else. BO in the house says, Timo, I'm having nightmares of Usman doing a little dance, man. He ate a lot of, he's tough. He's tough.
He impressed me, just his durability to not go out. And he could have quit. I mean, what's left for Usman at this point in his career?
Yeah, look at this comment here, Brandon. What is this?
Would incarcerate? Why are you saying?
Yeah, like lock you up, like I would lock you up. Come on, look at this pretty boy
like a face. Surfer now. I don't look.
Yeah,
crazy.
What would this guy do? He doesn't look nuts. Come on, I would pass this guy by if there was like a burglary in progress.
I'm 5 shades too white. Yeah.
I would just pass him right by. I'm like, this guy's like surfing. He's here to surf or something.
It's the hair. I haven't had a haircut in many weeks.
What do we got? Narco. Why did Usman not do anything until round 5? I think he was beat up, bro. Like he was beat up pretty fucking bad in that fight. He also mentioned how if you noticed also, Brandon, and I think DDP talked about it. He had a much different game plan. He was way more like relaxed. He was made more different. He didn't do that. You know how he does that charging 1, 2.
It's 3? Horrible. Yeah.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it in this fight. He did not.
What I noticed is he let Usman come to him and then he would just ping him over the top.
He did not do it this fight. He mentioned it. He said, I was going to be smart. I did not want to do my normal thing and overextend and then get taken down. Very smart game plan from him. And Usman was actually shocked.
It's actually great from DDP, him just holding his stance, and you notice how much those leg kicks affected Usman. He can kick like a mule, but
how about those stepping knees, bro? How about those stepping knees he was showing Usman? Usman he got hit with them a couple of times, and he's like, "Fuck, man, I can't even."
This is something I'm discovering now that I'm retired. I used to do the same thing as DDP. Everything was me trying to kill, so it's always running at people. When you can plant your feet and just hold your stance, everything changes. Much better.
Oh my God, Smotherman got knocked out again.
Oh jeez.
He fought like an 18-year-old
oh my God. And he was near Pick'em, I'm pretty sure.
He's done. Smotherman is complete dust.
Sad career. He was talented at one point.
Yeah. I think that's it. Is anybody?
Should we take a little glance at next week?
By the way, I am going to give a free play for the people on here. I gave out a boxing play. I'm going to give it out. It's tonight. It's early hours. It's in Japan. I'm gonna give out a play to everybody
If you
that I
fade
gave out.
Taraji right now, I'm logging off.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
gonna
fade
let them stay.
Taraji.
I'm gonna let them stay, and I'll give them the play. They said they need B on the Lambo show. Yeah, he's been on there. He's welcome back anytime. I tell him, he's busy man, getting things organized, and he'll be on the show for sure.
We got some stuff working. My life's about to change a lot.
Yeah,
So
and we have Contender Series coming up. B Contender Series is where it's at. I love like breaking these guys down that are just new to the UFC. We know most of them, but some of them
it's more fun for me. It's more fun, the regional guys.
Yeah, it's like you kind of remember a lot of these same guys, rinse and repeat, right? Like this Dubai card, I like because there's a lot of newcomers. There's a lot.
Let's take a look at this. You want to preview this a bit?
Yeah, why not? Let's.
All right, I got it pulled up here.
You got it pulled up. You wanna? Can you pop it on, or you can't? Probably.
No, I don't know. I'm not tech savvy, despite my age.
Let me pop this on really quick here. We could just a quick glance. I already taped a couple of them today. I'm looking at a couple of spots I think that are probably going to be good, but let me share my screen here really quick. Where is it? There it is. All right. Do they see it? All right. There we go. So, I mean, the main event is Ankalaev against Guskov.
You think this is competitive whatsoever?
Probably not, man. Ankalaev is just going to be too fast for him, in and out. Like, he could potentially wrestle him if he needs to. Short notice too for Guskov. I mean, 5 rounds, it's a disaster. I mean, the way Guskov wins is he needs to find the big shot early. Like, I mean, that's it.
Round 1. After that, he's going to get settled in. Yeah,
he's going to get. I mean, the one thing I will say here is I don't think this fight goes the distance. Like, I don't see Guskov going 5 rounds, bro. Like, there's no way. He's going to get his legs chopped off. I mean, he's probably going to get grappled. I mean, pretty easily as he tires out.
If Ankalaev would, sometimes he doesn't grapple when he knows he needs to.
Yeah, I mean,
this is an interesting fight: Steve Ursig versus Ramazan Temirov. That couldn't be a more opposite style.
Temirov coming off the steroids. I don't know if you remember that. He got suspended.
Yeah,
this guy was
right.
a tank. He was an absolute tank. And now it makes sense why he was a tank. I mean, he would throw howitzers for 3 rounds. I'm like, how is this guy keeping his cardio up?
So this is what I wonder is can Ursig's chin hold up for the 6.5, 7.5 minutes that Temirov got the gas?
Yeah, and that's going to be the scary part, like, and then can Ursig actually ground him? I don't know if he can.
It might be a big strength difference in this fight. I actually think this might be a good one for Temirov, but this is a very analytical style versus just a hardware, just a berserker.
Yeah. Then they brought back. I don't know if you noticed, but Turman got cut after this fight here. They didn't fight at all. Look at this, almost 3-year layoff, and then UFC signs him back again.
They need somebody for Dulatov. Why do you think they gave him my boy last time?
Yeah, I mean, Dulatov should absolutely run through him. But you never know. But I mean, he's a huge favorite. I'm assuming.
I used to love Turman. Turman used to be one of my favorite guys.
Oh God,
this is remotely
minus 700.
Yeah,
yeah.
But what about this fight? Do you know anything about this guy?
I don't know anything about this guy, but I need to tape him. Obviously this is John Pork, the nickname from Contender Series.
It's the funniest thing going right now.
Yeah, and he's like, "Why are you guys calling me John Pork?" That's one.
Kuniev is gonna beat that ass.
This one I haven't looked at all. What'd you say? Sorry.
I think Kuniev is going to beat that ass.
I don't know about that. I need to tape it, but I was not impressed with Kuniev last time, honestly.
I think he's got big old refrigerator hands, and I think Tyrell, man, he's a letdown a lot of times.
Yeah, but this Almeida fight, I was not impressed with him, bro. Like he
should have won the Blades fight, though.
Yes, that one I agree. But Blades, come on. I mean, Blades looks like he's tail end of his career, honestly.
He just had a great fight with Hogan, and I mean, Fortune's a very similar style. They're both wrestlers. They both think they can box.
I don't know. He was outstriking Tabora in last fight easily.
That's Tabora. That's a big difference.
Yeah. We'll see. I haven't taped that one again. I haven't taped this one again. I know Abubakar
Isn't he
Vigayev.
phenomenal? Isn't he one of the best guys in the world?
Excellent ACA fighter. Excellent ACA
And I'm
fighter.
pretty sure this Saigid, I think, didn't we tape him for Contender?
Sagid? No, I don't think so. Was he? No, he got called up.
His name looks
But look,
really familiar.
he beat Albert Tumanov here in a 5-round fight. This Adil guy he beat, this guy is an absolute horse of a wrestler.
Even Prazeres in 2023 is still super impressive.
Look at this guy. This guy's beat everybody except Vigayev. Look at this. Look at how many winning streak. He has not.
I'm thinking this is a Vigayev fight.
This guy has not lost since 2020, bro. And then
I've seen this guy fight before. He's phenomenal.
Very good fighter. Very good striker. Good grappler. He got.
Do we have odds on this one yet?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is. Oh, actually, there isn't. Only Polymarket has odds on this. I fucking messed up my neck. No, actually, there's no odds out. There's no odds out on this.
Okay, I'm interested in this one. What else we got?
Yeah, Sagid fought in the UFC already last time out, didn't he? Yeah, he lost to Dalby. He looked awful.
That's
Sagid.
what it was. Okay, yeah. Vigayev is gonna kill him.
He looked awful. Walter Walker. I mean, this is kind of a tailor-made matchup, to be honest, for Walker. I mean, he's so much bigger than
it doesn't work. Peterson's gonna kill him.
You think so?
Because Walter is jumping to his back at this point, and you got a big top-heavy pressure guy like Peterson, and I think he's a better striker.
Man. I honestly thought Peterson was going to make it a lot easier against Pat, and he didn't. And I think that guy Pat stinks. But
Pat's a way better striker, though.
Sure, yeah. I mean, he is. He is a better striker.
Walter's going to do all the wrestling for Peterson. He's going to jump on his own back.
I taped this one actually. Believe it or not.
You like Jacoby here?
No, I kind of lean the other side.
Really? Why is it?
This guy's an excellent striker, man. Excellent striker. He trains at Gore MMA. He trains with Walter Walker and them. He was training. Actually, he was sparring. What's that heavyweight? Pavlovich. He was sparring Pavlovich. This guy looks really, really good striking, man. In and out. Very good footwork.
Okay, this is one to keep an eye on.
Big age difference, too. You know, this Jacoby's 38, 39. This guy's 30. This guy has excellent kicks, man. Excellent fucking kicks. And if you look at his record, he's got a lot of knockouts by head kick. They're so fast. So fast.
You know, Jacoby is he's a man after my own heart. That's the biggest wager I've ever placed on one person was $35K on Dustin Jacoby. Yeah. But I know him super well, and this is something I've always said is his chin at any point, it's gonna go. And when it goes and he gets older, it's gonna be really rough because he doesn't keep his hands up.
I mean, it's wins. Are you really impressed with these wins here? Like, I guess Petrino's his best.
The Petrino one, yeah, for sure.
But that was a very, very close fight, and then he landed a huge shot. Outside of that, his wins are not very good. You know, he lost to Menefield. This is a guy in Said, I'm telling you now, he's probably a better striker than Jacoby. Way faster.
I always thought that Jacoby was a little overrated as a striker. He's very good, but I thought a lot of him was just on his frame because he's so tall. He does have a good jab and he's got a good calf kick, and I thought he got really far on kind of a couple weapons.
I will say the one thing with Said is taking this on short notice. You know, how his cardio holds up, I don't really know. There was one fight extended against a Brazilian I watched. His cardio didn't look great. But also the Brazilian was one of those berserkers that comes forward, just a lot of pace and pressure, something Jacoby's probably not going to do, you know? And in a kickboxing match, honestly, I favor, believe it or not, I favor Said here in a kickboxing match.
I'm going to have to look at his style. I don't love a lot of these Russian styles, you know,
yeah,
especially compared to just traditional.
Yeah, you got.
All right, this one's interesting. You think the Ponzi chin can hold up?
I didn't tape this one. I don't know what, I think last fight was a hard one for Patterson, honestly, against Michael Page. Just a bad matchup.
He's going to have a lot more opportunities to land here.
Yeah, Ponzinibbio is so much slower. Was going to be there in front of him. Patterson's looked good, you know, outside that last fight. Again, which fighter looks good against Michael Page, though? Nobody.
You can't. It's impossible to train for that. Yeah. It's impossible.
Yeah. This one I taped.
Pace and pressure, Axel Sola.
There's some concern on Sola just because when you look at his IG, that scar, that he got from last fight is still there. I mean, it's a huge gash. It hasn't healed up. That fight against Mason Jones, which is an absolute fucking war where he got his shit beaten, was 3 months ago. And now he's coming back kind of soon, man. 3 or 4 months ago. It's kind of soon, but Ismail Bonfim, I think outside of a round 1 bonk, is kind of cooked.
He just kind of decides in the fight, all right, I'm good. I'm good. It's been incredible to see how much cardio his brother all of a sudden has, and he didn't get on the same bomba. It's disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, he hits hard. I think he's a good striker and fast. I think he can grapple. The problem is his cardio is not good, and he's a horrible nail. Just an absolute horrible nail. And Sola is exact opposite. He is tough as nails.
Take a beating, keep coming.
Dude, and the one thing I looked at in the Sola when I recapped him, and I'm like, so, he fought these 3 guys here, these last 3. Mason Jones, never been knocked out. Absolute tough guy. Reese McKee is tough as nails, right? Eventually, he got him out of there. And even this Gillis Odita, he's got like 30 fights or what, 26 fights. He's never been KO'd. He's tough as shit. So, like the last 3 guys he's faced, I understand why he's not like getting easy finishes. He's hurting all of these guys. You just can't finish.
I think it's going to be 2-3 KO, and I think that's a good one.
I think Sola is going to have a huge size and strength advantage. Absolute huge size advantage here.
Now, tell me about this next one. Do you know this guy, Magomed? Because I'm almost tempted to just anytime there's Brendan.
My eyes are this big. He's a great fighter, man. He's really good.
Done. Finish.
He's better than
an easy one.
Hey, I'll give you a thing. He's better than Susurkayev.
Perfect. Good.
Really good. Really good.
That's an easy finish. You can book that one.
He's going to finish Ribeiro. I'm pretty sure. Listen, Ribeiro is dangerous early, though. You need to. He landed a head kick against that Yakayev guy in round 1.
Yeah, I remember. Did you ever hear Santino tell this story about him?
Oh, yeah, when he was going nuts and Santino got scared in the back.
Just ripping pads to go out and have a tap fight with Kyle.
Oh, yeah. He said that. I remember. This one, I mean, this would be the easiest click in my life if Mike Davis didn't have all the issues, man. I just listened to his interview.
Really? I think this is a horrible matchup for him.
Why? What's Aaliyah better at?
Wrestling, grappling. I think he's way better on the ground. He's a savage.
Bro, but Aliyev's wrestling, he does nothing with it, bro. He does nothing on top.
I don't think that's true. I remember taping him. His ground and pound is ferocious. When he can open up, he is nasty.
How could this ground and pound be ferocious when this guy has gone to 9 decisions, for Christ's sake?
I'm telling you, sometimes
the only guy who's finished is Josh Wick.
Well, what's the movie?
He's a decisionator, bro. This guy's
that's John Wick's brother. You don't know how tough that is,
bro. He could not finish Selecki, Shamrock. These wins are awful. And can I tell you something? Selecki took him down and mounted him in round 3 and won that round. That's embarrassing.
I get it. So what's the Mike Davis issues?
Oh, so I listened to his interview today. I always knew he had Lyme disease, but he also has something called mastocytosis. It's a disease that your immune system is fighting itself or something to do with the body. And he's the last, he said he didn't train for 1 month. He lost an absurd amount of weight, like 20 some pounds. He said he was losing muscle. He was very weak. He had headaches. He had all types of irritations on his skin. He thought he had cancer, he said. He was very scared. He thought he had cancer. And he went to the doctor. They did all the tests. They still couldn't figure out what's going on. He's now all the way down. He said, I walk around at 184. He says, now I'm walking around at 166. So
is that 170?
No, it's at 55. It's at 55. But in the thing, he's like, I'm thinking about fighting at 45. And he says, I think I'm having a fight coming in July. This fight hadn't been booked yet when they did the interview. So I think I have a fight coming in July. I think I'm going to fight at 45. Well, obviously they put him at 55.
This is bad news. He's already a little thin around the waist.
Well, this is the problem. Like if he didn't have all these issues going on and injuries and not fighting and honestly, I was gonna play him as a dog, but I think you can't play him. Like he's got way too many problems.
Mike, he's fallen
Going
in
on.
love with his jiu-jitsu. I don't think you can play him like that anymore.
No, not last fight though against Mitch. He just struck with him.
Again, that's Mitch Ramirez.
Yeah,
I think that's different.
I mean, he did get Mitch's back in round 1, but in round 2, they just kind of struck. He did get hurt by Mitch in round 2.
I think there's a lot of concern on the Mike Davis side. He just had weird performances, weird things.
I can't play him. I cannot play him. Yeah, I can't play him because of those things.
All right, tell me about this last guy. Who's this Abdul Hussein?
He is good. Very good boxing. Very good grappling. Bro, I go back. You need to watch the Mukayev. This guy fought Mukayev. And I will say right now, this guy's probably did the best against Mukayev in the grappling. Go watch it.
All right, I'm interested.
He out-grappled Mukayev at certain points of this fight. It was crazy. The scrambles were insane.
Is this after UFC Mukayev, or this is before?
Before UFC 2021, which was not like way before, but like right before UFC Mukayev.
All right, I think we should wrap this up. So I think we're going to pick him over Cody Gibson. I think that's a given.
Yeah, Cody's. They're bringing him in here to lose. You know what's funny? Real quick, one last thing. This guy was supposed to be on Tough this season, and they cut him. You know how they cut the last 4 guys? Training. This is one of the guys they cut. He didn't make Tough.
I think that was.
The only thing I can think of is maybe they were so impressed with him, in my opinion.
They want to take him to UFC.
They're like, you know what? We have an Abu Dhabi card coming up. Let's put him out there.
Who was that other kid that just fought a few days ago? He's like 18 and he's nasty. He beat Bekla.
I don't know who that was.
I almost think that I think they didn't want to have those two guys fight each other.
28 years old, right? Look at who he just knocked out recently. A guy that never gets knocked out. Tyson Nam.
Tough guy.
He
beat
Gibbs
Walker. Did you watch? Have you been watching Ultimate Fighter?
A little bit here and there.
That kid took Artem Bekla, who was the 135 LFA champion.
Muhammad Osanelli. He's unbelievable.
I think they didn't want to have these two guys fight each other.
Osanelli, that dude is this absolute stud. Absolute stud. I think he fought either on Brave or UAE, one of them. The guy is
crazy.
An absolute stud. So yeah, he's probably.
I think they didn't want to have these two guys take each other out on the show.
It might be. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Recap.
This weekend we have BKB. We have the Vargas brothers are making their debut.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing. I gave out BKFC. I won one. I lost one. I won a little bit on the BKFC card as far as the plays I gave out. And then in the BKB, we had Jojo Diaz was an absolute steal at -2 something.
Crazy.
I had 3 units on that, and then we gave a dog, so I won on BKB, and yeah, I ended up the week at plus 3.5 units, so it was good.
That's a phenomenal week. That's a great week.
Some good live bets. We made some good live bets. We had they had some crazy lines on live bets on Kalshi, which we hit. But yeah, I mean that's it. Not much else. We've been going on for too long here. We want to make it 20 minutes and it's 40 minutes.
We said 15, 20. We just start chatting.
Let me give out this boxing bet because I want to piss Brandon off a little. But no, it's not. It's Eric Badillo. I like Eric Badillo plus 145 on DK. I have a unit and a half on him against Sokochi Iwata. I think that he should be the favorite in this fight. Eric Badillo, a lot of volume, excellent cardio, excellent footwork, fast hands, very good defensively. I just don't think he should be the dog here. The only thing Iwata has on him is power. He does have very good power, but there's nothing on tape to suggest Badillo has a bad chin. Like he's got an excellent chin from what I've seen. Good southpaw. He's a southpaw. He's going obviously into Japan, but he arrived a week early. He's just a better boxer in my opinion by a good margin. It's just that, don't get caught by a big shot. Iwata has a lot of power, but the two guys that have beat Iwata are Jonathan Gonzalez and I forgot who the other guy was. Let me look it up really quick. Rene Santiago, who's really good. Rene Santiago has gone into Japan, just destroyed all these Japanese guys. So
I think I've bet
Rene
on
is
him a
really
time
good.
or two in my day.
Yeah, Jonathan Gonzalez, though, he beat him like 3 or 4 years ago. He's also a southpaw, but Eric Badillo is a much better Jonathan Gonzalez. He's a southpaw as well, just does everything better, in my opinion. So I don't know why he's a dog here, honestly.
Hey,
Gnome,
you
Gnome is
convinced
the
me. I'm
one.
gonna go smash it now.
Well, Gnome is the one said, look at this fight. Look at this. Can you look at this fight? So I taped it today, and I'm like, holy shit, why is this guy an underdog? There's no reason he should be the underdog here. So,
Hey, that's awesome. Maybe every week we can have people tune in on the show and we throw them up some kind of free bet. I
yeah,
think that's a good idea.
that's my free play this week. I think he should be the favorite, and he's plus 145. So I got a unit and a half on him.
Any last announcements before we get out of here?
No, not really. Do we? Am I forgetting something?
Yeah, we got announcements. All right, one, everybody, I'm helping out Narco with his Instagram. So for the viewers that are watching but not participating, go follow the account and let's help me help you. And the better we can make this community, it's going to be better. So help us out by reposting the stuff that I'm sending, liking the story, sharing the stuff. But mostly go follow the Instagram, and I'm going to be posting a lot more stuff there.
Yeah,
we got Contender Series coming up in a couple weeks, and
let me post the link to the Instagram so they can have it, right?
Yeah, and guys, just go sign up for the Odd Shopper. Go sign up. This week was awesome, and then like you said, you got Gnome. We got all the different divisions, and then I'll jump back into bare knuckle pretty soon. So go help us out.
That's the IG Narco Cop MMA. Brandon, he's doing a lot of good things. I appreciate him. I mean, we've become pretty good friends out here. We go to shows together. We go eat dinner together.
I'm gonna miss Noche. I'm gonna be gone.
We might be going to Noche together.
I'm gonna be gone.
Oh, where? Oh,
I'll be in Europe, but I'll enjoy from afar.
All right. Yeah, I appreciate everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you to Brandon. He's the one that actually did this stream, not me. Again, thank you to everybody. Appreciate you guys. Good luck, and I'll have a show. I'll have a full card breakdown this week, and also the Lambeau Place podcast on Friday with Tim. Take care, and let's cash those tickets for UFC Dubai.